Hi, well, we are in the first week of EDA 506, and I see actually many of you have already started various things. I've read a couple of your Room with a Views. They actually transferred mine over from last year. I didn't catch that. Well, it remains pretty up to date. The only thing is that sadness is that put down our cat as well, our 19-year-old Fritzy. But we did get a new kitten. Her name is Sophie, so she's wonderful. And we still have Cadbury the rabbit. Having said that, you've started. I'm sure you're looking over the syllabus. You're testing Zoom if you need for a virtual meeting, or if you need to set up group time with your group. You've all been assigned to groups. You've taken the syllabus quiz potentially. As I said, you've done the room with a view. So many of you are really starting. I also see that a number of you have started your history timeline. I'm looking away at the syllabus, so please forgive me for looking away. You've started your syllabus timeline. You'll see that the course is divided into 5 weeks, approximately 3 modules per week. Some of the modules require a little bit more work, others less so. It's good to look ahead, to look at the syllabus in full and just get a sense of what's on it. As far as the first module, let me just cover that because I'll try to do weekly updates for you. So looking at module 1, you have the orientation in that module. Let me just look here. You then have also a little activity that helps you to find legal cases. Your very final assignment in this course involves you doing case analysis, and so that will help you find cases. You also can always go to the Office for Dispute Resolution website and find judicial decisions made by hearing officers. But you have a fair amount of reading this week. You're reading up through chapter 4, so really the first 4 chapters of your textbook. This is a reading heavy class. I think, on a good note, the textbook is written by really one of the top persons in the country, Professor Dr. Yao. So he's really an expert, a true expert. And so you're reading chapters 1 and 2. You are addressing the history. The Park case is very important to Pennsylvania. We are at the forefront of special education law, and that decision shaped the federal law, the Individuals with Disabilities Education Act, as it's called now. I should say the Individuals with Disabilities Education Improvement Act. But having said that, so you're looking at a little bit of history, and then you're going to a timeline and selecting any part in history that you feel like you're doing a little bit more research on and writing an essay there. And then you have to develop a PowerPoint on the changes to the Individuals with Disabilities Education Act. And I direct you to Appendix A in your textbook. But let me just tell you, what you should be trying to do, what you should be doing is a bulleted PowerPoint or Prezi addressing from the first law in 1975 up through the last authorization of the law, which was 2004. Now, some students get confused. I want you to make sure that you are addressing the main principles or concepts in the law, and then each of its subsequent reauthorizations. So 1975, then we wait all the way until the mid-80s. In the mid-80s, when they address early intervention work. 1990 was a reauthorization, 1997, and then 2004. So if you have any questions on that, please feel free to ask me. So that takes us through our first week. Pay attention to your deadlines. Some of the deadlines are within the first week, others are beyond the first week, and then you have quizzes which extend over a period of days, so pay attention to those as well. As always, questions are great. I will try to answer them as soon as possible. Take care and have a great week.